My name is Mr. Ibrahim Olalere. I am here to talk about one of the effective communication skills, which is speaking skills. Speaking skill is an ability to confidently convey our messages with clarity and fluency. But today, we'll be looking at the importance of speaking skill, and I will also be mentioning few tips that will assist our speaking skills. It is important one has a good speaking skills. As the president of a country, it is required that a president talk to the citizens of the country. A manager in a company is going to have conversation with his subordinate, at times with his clients. Between spouse, a husband will communicate with his wife, and vice versa. In fact, teachers need this more. As a teacher, you need to disseminate knowledge to your pupils, to your students, and this is mostly done through speaking. Having understood or having known the importance or the benefit of speaking skill, I will mention a few tips that is required to become a good speaker. The first part of the tips I'm going to be mentioning are the required one. What are those things that are very important we make do of? The first one is this. If you want to be a good speaker, you need to read widely. If you read widely, it's going to increase your vocabulary. You'll be able to play with words, and at the same time, it's going to enhance your expressions. The second tip I'm going to mention is that you should listen to a skill public speakers. I've not said public speakers, but I mentioned skilled public speakers. By so doing, it's going to increase your fluency and your pronunciation. It's going to increase your fluency and your pronunciation. The third one I'm going to mention is that you should try as much as possible to listen to news. When you listen to news, you get the correct pronunciation of some words. It's also going to improve your vocabulary. It's also going to improve your register, the actual words you need to use in each situation. Fourthly, you should be someone, by the time you want to speak, having gotten this preparation, by the time you are going to speak, try as much as possible to identify your purpose of speaking, to know the point you are going to be speaking about. Then organize your points. If you are going to speak about an incident, it is important you mention the causes of the incident first, before talking about the incident itself, before mentioning the effect of such an incident. Then, if you have identified your points you're going to be speaking about, you have organized the point you are going to be speaking about, then the next thing is to engage in consistent practice. The practice could be done in many ways. One of the ways is by standing in front of a mirror. You express whatever you are going to say. You notice some mistakes you make, then you correct yourself. Then by so doing, you become a good speaker. Don't forget, each time you are speaking, your facial or your gesticulation is something that is very important. Your facial expression is something that is important. Take, for instance, you are going to announce to someone who loses his mother. You want to announce to him that his mother has passed away. Then you go to him, you say to him that, Oh, sorry, your mother passed away. You say this while laughing. One of two things will surely happen. The first that is going to happen is that either this person is going to doubt what you have said, or he believes you, but he has a wrong impression about you. He sees you as an enemy because you are happy when he loses his mother. And in the true sense of it, you are not happy. We only lack the communication skill. So by and large, we should know that it is important we have a good speaking skill, and we can improve this by reading widely, by listening to a skilled public speakers, by listening to news, by identifying our points. We should organize our points. Then we should engage in consistent practice. Thank you. Let's meet in the next class.